What is up, shitbags? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for you. Time going to be Major League Baseball for Tuesday, August the 23rd. Games going to be played between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Going for the Dodgers is Tony Gonsolin, and for the Brewers is Corbin Burns. Current betting spread is Dodgers minus 150. Total 7. So, yes, it was nice to cash the under 8 from the last solo vid, despite a late sweat out of nowhere. Ran pure to profit on the Saturday live show as well to pick up a unit. But then I gave back a few losses on the Sunday show. Look, as I often say, win or lose, we're still here. Some call it transparency. But regardless, we don't only mark up the wins, right? Speaking of transparency, I'm going to be honest. These last few pounds for me to get under 200 have been quite stubborn. I could increase cardio, but that'll result in me losing some muscle, which I really don't want. I'll also be at my father's this weekend, which won't help matters. LOL. Going from 216 to 200 over 10 weeks was a task that appeared to plateau itself at 203 for me. I mean, it's not like I had this crazy amount of weight to lose anyway, but regardless, it'll be a photo finish indeed. Speaking of diets, I think we all know the type of individual I'm about to reference. Let me paint the picture because my older brother does this shit all the time. So I'll tell everybody where he starts his diet at, right? Like, for instance, guys, I'm going to start cutting back. I'm starting out at 215, going to get myself to 185. I'm going to do it over the next 6 months, just as a little barometer for you, right? Then the diet starts, and somehow the starting weight keeps getting higher, which makes it seem like he lost more weight. I mean, these types of folks just double dip on the weight loss. Like, he's like, yo, Jay, down to 205. That's 15 pounds I lost because, I started at 220. I'm like, whoa, no. You said you started at 215. No, it was 220 when I started. Then we'll be out with like friends, family, whatever. Wow, James, you look thinner. Yeah. I'm down to 200. I recently lost 25 pounds. I started the diet at 225. Like, WTF. I just always find that shit so funny. Like, people love to get the double ends of that. And it's like, it happens so often too. It's like, oof. I mean, people will literally lie about the color shirt they have on standing right in front of you. All right, so let's look to bounce back here from the Sunday show, right? Fading the Dodgers won't exactly grow the checkbook, but this money line price for the Dodgers is just wild. So Brewers are money line plus 130, but there's some first 5 juicy lines here that are currently at FanDuel in New Jersey. So currently you can get at FanDuel. Currently you can get, let me just confirm. Yep. So first 5, these numbers are still there. Money line plus 118 FanDuel, and first 5 plus a half run FanDuel minus 122. I split those for a half unit each behind Corbin Burns. Now, yes, Gonsolin made this Brewers team look silly last week. And Burns got a slight rattling. But let's try to extract some value for a moment here. Last week, Burns matched up with Andrew Heaney. The line was a practical pick 'em, even if we argue Gonsolin's been better than Heaney, which honestly, it's pretty close. Okay. The line swings like sub 55 cents because this game's in LA. And I'm also doing this video a little late. This line was 135 like a half hour ago. I record these early, right? So what the hell is that about? But like I said, I like the first 5 here, which isn't as good as the full game as far as price wise goes right now. But the numbers definitely make more sense to go first 5. Mentioned the FanDuel numbers, half unit each, fired in favor of the Brewers. Now, Burns' advanced numbers have been wildly good. He's even better on the road. I think it's more of an anomaly, but the numbers are what they are. He's filthy against righties and lefties, and even the last Dodgers start felt a little fluky. Some bloop stuff. It was just, but that's how it is with Burns, right? Like, it's never like he rarely gets like absolutely rocked. Of course, right? He's one of the best pitchers in baseball. Anyway, he's smart, right? He's not only just good, he's a smart pitcher, and I expect him to be better this time around against the Dodgers. Now, you can almost rely on Burns to get your sub 5-6 innings. So first 5 here, kind of eliminates the pens. Which it's not that we need to do that because Brewers have a good pen, but the Dodgers do have a slightly better pen, and let's keep the edges we have, right? On the other end, what is there to say about Tony Gonsolin, right? 15-1 in ERA, sub 2.1, right? Somewhere Jacob deGrom is saying, "Where's my run support?" I have not chased Gonsolin's regression, but boy, does he wake up with an awful lot of bird shit on that windshield. I mean, a 200 batting average on balls and play average, less than a K per 9, 2.5 walks per 9. To his credit, he keeps the ball in the yard, which has been great for him, obviously, to keep his ERA down. Now, he's been worse versus righties by about 30 points in weighted OBA, which is important because we know this Brewers team has many righties, right? I mean, of course, with Yelich, but many righties. I don't think it's crazy at all to think these two pitchers have an equal duel, or Burns out pitches him here. Overall, the science is quite thick, especially when you consider where we were at last week with these numbers between the Heaney matchup. I get the better starting arm here. Yes, we lose the lineup edge, but this line isn't Dodgers minus 130. I mean, it's Dodgers minus 150. And the first five has a favorable price as well, which I like even more than the full game. So, yes, love the Brewers value here. Hopefully, we get a good one from Burns. And hopefully, we can squeeze a run or two out of Gonsolin as well. I bet Brewers first five money line, half U, first five plus a half run, half U, plus 118, minus 122, respectively. And again, 0.5 U each, split things up a bit. Want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up, create some fake accounts more, thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope you get pushed over onto a few Lego pieces. As always, drop comments below your thoughts on the slate. Let me know who you are firing on. I know we once again have all these fat inflated lines, but that's going to be what MLB is right through the playoffs, right into the playoffs anyway. Also, be sure to let me know that you watch the videos. You can comment. It's not going to hurt you. Not going to clear to take 2 seconds out of your day. I respond to all of you. Yes, facts. Or you can even just pop in to say hello. Again, because no one likes the silent stalker, right? Jump in. As usual, Joey Work will have you covered for the next few nights in this sport. I'll be back with the PGA crew on Wednesday, and then back on Friday with a solo playing baseball again. I will likely be unavailable this weekend for live shows, as I'll be down in Virginia with the Pops. But I'll see what I can do. Regardless, a weekend off isn't going to kill us. Right in front of a big CFB push, and NFL, of course, following it right after. Just full speed ahead overall. Stay tuned for all of that. But with all this said, be sure to gamble responsibly, stay safe, and as always, run